Hello and welcome to home. I'm taking a quick break from Plague and play a horror game. So I shall hit the space bar now. And I missed. Now. Okay, that was my sync. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete home in a single sitting. Alrighty? Wear headphones. Got it. Turn off the lights. Got it. Okay, move with the... Oh, not the... okay. At least I don't have to use the mouse. Okay, that works out then. Let me situate... mouse, get out of here. No one wants to see you. Not this time. Okay. Interact, F4 window. Okay, and escape to quit. Got it. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, and my head. Where was it? Where was I? It was so dark. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. I completely read that wrong. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. I'm beautiful. Oh, hey, cool. Tomato juice. Well, I didn't want to open that house. Where was I? Well, I wanted to inspect the juice. No? Okay. Dramatic door open. I like this game so far. I like the pixels. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I don't know. Was it Steve? I always didn't like that guy and he owed me $20 and now he's dead. And he doesn't have a wallet. Oh, come back here, kitty. I like black cats. In Asian culture, they're good luck. In Western culture, they're bad luck. Ironic. Well, I could go downstairs. Or I could keep walking and stay around these plants. Oh, cool. You know, it would be much more atmospheric if the thunder was a bit more boomy. I wonder if I can die in this. One moment. Wunderbar. The heater's on. Apparently it got so cold that we have to run the heat. Random cold spurt. Messes with my audio. Oh, wait, which one's left? This is left. Oopsie. There we go. And I'm back. Oh, it's books. I thought it was another body. I just thought I was about to have some more interaction. Oh, computer. The desk had a computer and some paper on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Of course I did. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Because it's your dead uncle's. Is there anyone on the ceiling? No. That's too ooh, more tomato juice. Oh, it's blood. Okay, whatever. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of here. There. Is there someone behind me? Nope. Well. Huh. I'm still waiting for someone to be around the other side of a door at any second. Thump, 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 thump. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home and seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs. Try to find a way out. Oh, thank you. The clock isn't making that annoying tick-tock noise. The shelf was full of books and on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. And I killed them. All of them. Mwahaha. I just realized I'm really far from the mic. There, that should make it sound better. I hope. Yeah, that looks like better. A door. Open. Hello, is there a creaky chair in here that I must be wary of? An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beers, cans, and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guess there was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yes, let's see what bad things happen. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Okay, who's behind me? Hello? No. What is this? Is this a mouse? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Well, I like animals, so yes. Well, good luck, little mouse. I hope this doesn't come back to haunt me later. Probably will. It's probably one of those games. Hello, are there any goblins or ghoulies in here? Ooh. A collection of rusty tools that looked like they're seen. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Good question. Hey, it's me and... Oh. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Well, I've been hitting yes so far. I'm not stopping now. It depressed smoothly and into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. I had to find that click. So, I'm still waiting for, like, I don't know, like the girl from The Grudge. Just to be there. Hello, clock. Hello, mirror. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. So, my guess now is I killed somebody, and I used those tools, and I buried them with those tools. But, moving on. Let's see if there's someone behind me the moment I'm done looking at the mirror. No, there is not. The floor was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Okay. Are you sure? I don't know about you, but I can move furniture that size. You can fill it with a lot of different stuff. I can still move it. Maybe this man is just not that strong. I don't know. Oh. You got me. You got me. I was waiting for the first, like, sort of jump thing to be, visual based, not sound based. I don't know why. It's almost always sound based. What was I thinking? Well, I'll be back. The switch in the wall worked. The door had been unlocked. Oh, cool. Well, I don't feel like I'm supposed to go down there quite yet, so a little bit more exploring other ways. The door was taped and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Cool. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wonder if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. Well, the bathroom's usually the place where stuff goes down. At least, not yet. It will happen later. I'm sure this place will be covered in blood. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. I keep adding commas where there aren't supposed to be. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Cool. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let's go see what's down in the basement, maybe? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Oh, I missed the space. Right, not the space button, down arrow. Blech. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Well, yes, I mean, I can't go up, gotta go down. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. Cool. So why can't I do that to the other furniture? Alright. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dark smell arose from the passage. Did I climb the ladder? Oh, of course. I looked again at the photo I had found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. I'm gonna be chased by something and trip over my leg. And now there's no return. Oh, okay. Whee! Footprints in the dirt. Looked like there was more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Do any of them match your footprints? Places all over were marked on an old map of the town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Okay, so industrial area, houses, and water tower. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town all over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. And I needed to see what else was down there. Oh. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. Did I take it? Did I? Those pesky animals. They never can hold still. Of course I did. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. I just realized something, that I'm probably going to shoot someone I'm not supposed to shoot. And I won't have any choice because I already grabbed the gun. Well, that's almost not fair, but let's continue. Yes, guns do make people feel reassured. Is this... what is this? Oh. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded papers covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written behind them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. None of it made any sense to me. Or me. Oh, hey, look, hooks to hang people from. Rusted hooks, like the kind you find in a butcher, hung from the ceiling. They looked pitted and worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and ropes. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. Blah, another comma that didn't belong. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. Well, it's orange. I'll be back probably. I'll probably need to come back to that. Let's check out the rest of this floor first. And there looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that women was wearing. Wait, women was wearing. Clothes that the woman was wearing in the photo I found. Blah. Was this the man's wife? Well, from my detective skills, I'd say maybe. Oh. Okay, I was sure someone was going to be mad that I found the buried remains of somebody. Surely something must be happening soon. No, it's building me up. I've only been at this 20 minutes. If it said about an hour and a half. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? I'll be back. Hello, and I'm back. My bad. Well, hello there. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Do I have to jump somehow? Can I jump? No, I can't. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Let's not put all our hopes on it quite yet. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around here, around somewhere. Does there look like there's a skeleton just to the left of my light? I don't know about you, but oh, okay. That's important. Okay. Well then. The rope I found would have to let me down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Well, there's no stopping my yesness, so yes. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. How many levels are there? I mean, is this built into a cave system? Or is this man, like hand dug? A bunch of old newspapers. Wheat pasted together. I'm sorry, I hadn't heard of wheat pasted. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger. Due to cave-in. Wait, who would write this if this was like someone's like murder den? And they didn't want people finding it. Well, let's go see this cave-in. Ooh, cool. Atmosphere. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. Okay. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out to these awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least, I thought, I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. You should double check the one, make sure it has ammo. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone had crawled through there, but it was so high up that that must have been a sore landing. Yeah. It must have been. Mr. Hobble. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet. There was grass smeared within it. Okay, cool. Well, check out the rest of the floor first. I could hear a faint, trickling sound, like water. What was that? A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. So touch it! Yes! Did I take the knife? Well, I slipped the knife into my boot, since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? You're in a creepy area that you don't know how you got in. With a and you've already passed a dead body. If you're not the murderer, you better take some equipment with you. What? I'm gonna go check out that exit. Oh, there was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay. I don't know, that loud but was a little disconcerting there. Let's see what's up the ladder. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyways. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the badum. Maybe I'll go find something scary that will rip me asunder. Maybe even make me, jump. The door was locked. There was a nasty smell from inside. How about this door? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? No. I left the valve alone. For now. I don't want to go touching that quite yet. Machinery is a different thing than letting a mouse free. Well, there's no sort of literature, so I might as well just start turning valves. Wait, did it get quieter? I can't tell. I don't hear a change in volume. Okay, all the noise stopped. Through the dust, I could see a handprint from the previous use, probably from whoever worked in those sewers. Okay. All the noise stopped. So... yeah. Nope, stood there. Whoops, wrong door. Alright. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Okay. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off the flow. Did I turn it? Oh, do I have to do it in order and trap myself down here? I thought I could turn the... The valve was still active. Did I turn it again? Okay. Oh, I had to turn it multiple times. Okay. They're all off. Now it's monster time. Alright, oh. Okay, still locked. I'm sure the monster will come out of there soon enough. Looks like the water drained out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Well, it is a key. Why not? I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped, I had no idea what it might open. My heart. If you stab it in right. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? You're right, I'm not in a cave anymore, am I? The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yay, more blood. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Well, yeah. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. And then he grabbed me. And said thank you. Oh, hey, look. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe this VHS tape I found could be useful. Yes, because I'm sure you're not the murderer, as these sort of games go. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit. But I wondered, what did the key I found in the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found? This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Yes, you could have. Okay. I got some keys. Might as well go check out those rooms that were locked. The shelf was full of security tapes. It was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looks like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Okay, I guess someone was trying to get rid of evidence. Oh boy. Well, let's unleash the monster. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Why, yes I did. Oh no! The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch the video again. Alright, are you here? Man who stabs other men? Alright. One more door to check. Alright. Alright. Oh yay, crackling. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had been pasted on back in those tunnels. That room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? A faded receipt was half tampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Yeah. I neatly folded this soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Well, time to leave. That was all the doors that were locked. Oh. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, that actually kind of felt nice. It's a good spike of adrenaline. Ooh. That leaky pipe got me. Ooh. Have I been here? I have been here. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. The videotape of that, the thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in the locked room? Suddenly, that awful smell of the sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air, and now I'm in a forest, aren't I? Because nothing bad ever happens in forests. Nothing. Slender Man? Oh, Slender Man, are you out here? Or Markiplier's crazed butt stabber, are you out here? Oh, yay, creaky doors. Let's just alert everybody that I am walking around and completely vulnerable. What's this say? I don't read Pixel. Oh well. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved opened the rusty door. The wind was picked up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. I'm lost. And now I found a house, but I really want to explore all my other options before I just go to the creepy house. My enjoyment of adventuring, investigations, probably don't get me killed, but we shall move on. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Wonderful. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Why not? With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. Okay, I'm getting close to a river. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross? No. Maybe there was another option. Probably than jumping into a cold, dark river. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find a way around. There was a fire pit there, and it was still a bit warm. A few embers still burned at the bottom. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. A cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Wait, I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Someone left the place in a hurry. They abandoned their campsite. I don't like woods. Oh, jeez, there's 3 paths to take. Gosh darn it, okay, I came from the middle. Now I'm just, like, almost begging to get lost. Oh, here's this. I should have just gone in the dilapidated building. Ugh. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yes. Okay, so I came from this patch, so let's see where this patch takes me. The sign was the same that the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I'd finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew that I never wanted to return there. You're gonna make me go back in, aren't you? Alright. At least I know how to get out. I'm pretty sure I've memorized the, There was some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yeah. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel! Her name was the last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, Rose had also been crossed out, but there were marks, looked older and more faded. Okay, so kill list. Okay. Time to go investigate more. Because I've got, I don't know, a manly or something. Okay, no, I came from there. So there's a second shrubbery path. Now, if I remember right, this didn't lead anywhere. Nope, to the river. Let's go check out the river. Maybe, no, I want to do the dilapidated building, then the. Or will the dilapidated building make me have to run for the exit? Wasn't there something more right? Oh no, here was the ladder. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Why, yes, I did. Every wallet I find on the ground is my wallet. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit. Recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. I'm not being so talkative. I'm kind of engrossed in the story. Alright. Now time to the dilapidated building. Other than a steam pipe, there hasn't been much startles, but I'm sure this game isn't done giving it its all. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increased wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Okay. Ah, great. I can go both right and left. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connecting that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower, and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? Good question is, what are you doing coming here? Why am I coming here? It's dangerous to come here alone. I should take this. If only I had a sword. An old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. So you shot somebody here. I still think this man's the murderer. At least that's the impression that this game is giving me. Well, almost an hour in and still going strong, I think. I'm definitely getting more and more wary. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and... Wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been for the newer station that opened on the other side of town, after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher-looking papers covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. Oh, I am not used to talking this long. Does not suit me. Well, I hope it suits me. I'm just not accustomed to it. Okay. I am definitely going to need a glass of water after this. My throat is dry. And worn, I guess. Alright, now I need to go to the river. And then after the river, the wood exit. The plank I had found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure it would hold. Did I use it? Yeah. That's not gonna... Hello? Satan? Is that you? I didn't expect to meet you here. It's not poker night. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug in a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserve better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yes. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. Well, did I cross back? Well, I have to. Okay. Well, when you get back to town, the authorities you're gonna have a wild tale to spin to the authorities. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Great, I'm gonna have to go and search for that, aren't I? I wonder if the two young ladies were from here. Olivia, Daphne? Oh boy. The inside of the tent was suffocating. I have a sudden feeling that those are not sudden. I'm pretty sure those two were people I murdered. Maybe I'll be surprised I'm gonna turn around one of these times and Mr. Actual Murder will be there to stab me in the gut. Or butt. Or anything in between. Please not my groin. I don't want to be stabbed there. That would hurt. Maybe I missed my card in here. Or not. Darn it, have I got myself a bit lost? I think I have. Okay, here's the exit. But I haven't got my credit card. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick little more searching, and if I don't find my credit card, I'm out. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Playing this in one sitting is definitely starting to wear on me a bit. I've been speaking the whole time. This isn't eerie at all. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Or maybe it was the killer. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. You know what? I'm gonna go check out that open gate first before I just go and explore an entire building. I found the body of a security guard, just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Probably. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. Maybe I'm cleaning up the murder scenes. But the watch was useless. But I put it on my wrist anyways. I wish I could remember why was all my stuff missing. Well, let's go check out the creepy school question mark? Warning. This game is about to get scary. Warning. Plus signs are dangerous for your health. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Man, you know how scared I am. I'm just yawning this story away. No, this is keeping me intrigued, and I am on the edge. That yawn, I don't really know where it came from. Don't know where it came from. The door was locked shut. There was a little electrical box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Alright, let's go check out the rest of the building. Because there's definitely no scary thing upstairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspapers, newspaper cartoons and notices. Well, there were notes to and from the guys that worked there. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Oh boy. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of the woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. It was shut tight. There was a rusted-looking card slot on the side. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. Alrighty then. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Alright, 2 on out of 5. Let's go check out the rest of this creepy building. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made sing this sting more. I take it losing your job did not do well for your psychological health. Oh yay, another boarded up place. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when he worked there. Oh, maybe Norman's the man. The old man who kills people for fun. Or out of anger and spite. The utility shelf, crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Well, I've taken everything else. Might as well. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. I'm gonna have to defend myself from Norman. Air quotes on defend. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden on the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take it? Why, yes, I did. I slipped the key card into my pocket. I've taken absolutely everything. Not stopping now. Oh. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright. Power should be back. Alright, now if I remember right, the magnetic card, the thing that the card should go to should be over this way. Norman, are you here? I'm your old pal. Jim, I think. Wait, did I get a name? Did I use the key card? Yes. There was some kind of ventilation hatch. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was. No. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. Yeah, I'm not... Shoot! And I didn't even get to check out the rest of the building, and I just got the power back on. Well, time to go break my leg. Hello. This is the end of the episode, I cut the whole thing in half to kind of make it easier on me. Anyways, the whole episode, I'm quite happy with it. I hope you all enjoy it, and you'll see the next episode tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you are gotten to this point, of course you're watching it. So, thank you, and see ya.